Story of the Movies. Sound of the Timeless, Episode 1. This 6-episode series will be one of the best series yet, as it's one big ride of DC shows. Today's episode is Doom Patrol Season 4 Part 1, which is the first 6 episodes, as the second part will come out sometime in 2023. But the first 2 episodes are about the Doom Patrol traveling to the future to stop the Werebutt apocalypse, also known as just the Butt Apocalypse, from happening. And the Doom Patrol somehow destroyed the future. Can this group of heroes save the timeline? Larry meets Keeg, the same race as the negative energy spirit as the other one that lived inside him. The heroes travel back to the present. In episode 3, the heroes split up. Vic meets with old friends and the others save Rita from Dr. Janice, who wants Rita's immortality. We also meet a new villain that was not in the comics, called Mr. 401. When the heroes are free, Rita is still unconscious. The 4th episode shows what Dorothy has been doing with Danny and his friends. Also introduces the character Casey, or also known as Space Case. Her arch enemy is Torminox, who is also Casey's father. Casey defeats Torminox's minions. She saves them all. Casey and Dorothy travel to Cloverton to find the author of Space Case, but they don't know it yet, but the author of Space Case is working with Dr. Janice and Torminox to rise Immortus, to make sure their dreams come true. Leading into episode 5 is interesting, because the Doom Patrol, except Larry, are splashed by a de-aging spell that Rita accidentally dropped. So they must find a way to stop it. But Larry is trying to find Keeg. He runs into Mr. 401, and his real name is Rama. He can suck the liquidation in the air, killing everyone around him, but he can also turn himself into lead. Keeg goes back into Larry, but Larry gets sucked into a dimensional portal. Rama follows. Kipling says that longevity is a piece of Immortus and is inside of all of them, but Kipling is now a teenager where everyone is young. But his cult comes to the rescue, as Kipling is returned to normal, as it was a trap to extract the longevity from Jane as she turns into a baby. Leading into the 6th episode, which is the Part 1 finale, the final episode of Part 1 leads to Larry and Cliff being the last 2 with their longevity. Rama takes Larry to Immortus and takes his longevity, but Cliff shows up late to the party. Vic and his friend are trying to save the others, but fail. Rita and Rogue try finding Wally Sage to get answers to Immortus, but Rita thinks she got rid of Wally because they can't find him. But in the last scene, we see that Wally Sage is the one leading the cult to rise Immortus. Also, Cliff forgets to close the freezer, and the Werebutt escapes the freezer, therefore creating the Butt Apocalypse. Next time on Story of the Movies, Sound of the Timeless. It is episode 2, and I will do The Flash Season 6 graphic novel number 2, Reflections and Lies. Until next time, listeners, stay safe and peace. This is Roan, signing off.